lecture of biology. This lecture is about Class 8's chapter, that is transportation of food and minerals in plants. So, do you know what is transportation? Transportation means distribution, okay, or moving from one part to another, okay. Now, transportation, why this transportation system is required in plants? See, plants absorb water from the soil, okay, and with the help of water and minerals and sunlight and carbon dioxide, they prepare food. Now, food is prepared in the leaves, okay. Now, from the leaves, the food need to transport to the other parts of the plant, okay. Now, to the other parts of the plant means like stems, branches, okay, roots, all the other parts, okay. This is why they need a system which system can work or which system can move or distribute out the food and minerals and water, okay. Now, this particular system is present in the higher plants like angiosperms, okay. So, we know that plants has transportation system. So, for that they need vascular bundle. Now, what is vascular bundle? The arrangement of xylem and phloem, okay. The conducting tissues is the vascular bundle. Now, let's see, here I have drawn one vascular bundle. This is xylem and these are phloem. Now, phloem and xylem are arranged properly and forming the vascular bundle. Now, from class 7, we all know what is the function of xylem and what is the function of phloem. So, xylem conducts water and minerals from the soil or from the roots to the other parts of the plant, okay. And what is the function of phloem? Phloem translocate food from the leaves to the other parts of the plant, okay. Now, for that, xylem is a tissue, that means it consists of cells. So, there are 4 different types of cells present in the xylem tissue. We will know the names and the functions, okay. Now, xylem vessels, xylem trachea, xylem fibers and xylem parenchyma. Now, the only living cell in the xylem tissue is the xylem parenchyma, okay. Now, what is the function? The xylem vessel helps in the mechanical strength, helps in mechanical support, okay. Mechanical support means so that the plant is rigid and flexible, okay. Next is trachea. Trachea helps in the transportation of water and minerals from the roots to the other parts of the plant, because if you see the structure of trachea, they are pipe-like structures, and one pipe, another pipe, if it is arranged, so it will form a long tube from the roots to the other parts of the plant like leaves, okay. Next is xylem parenchyma. It stores food, okay, and it can transport water from the roots to a shorter distance, okay. Next is phloem. Okay, now phloem is also having 4 different kinds of cells. One is sieve tube, that is also known as companion cell. One is phloem vessels, phloem fibers and parenchyma. Now, all the cells of phloem are living instead of phloem vessels, phloem fibers. Okay, now what is the function of the cells of phloem? Now, sieve tubes helps in the movement of the food from the leaves to the other parts of the plant, okay. Now, sieve tubes or companion cells translocate food from the leaves to the other parts of the plant. So, we already have learnt what is the function of phloem, what is the function of xylem, and what is conducting tissues and what is vascular bundle. In the next part of the chapter, we will learn what are the process by which food and water and minerals is transported or translocated into the cells of the plants. So, we all know that water and minerals is absorbed from the soil by the roots. So, let's see the structure of root. I have already drawn the structure of the root. This particular one is the primary root. This one. is the primary root. Okay. Now, next is the branches of the root is the lateral root. The lateral branch of the root is the lateral root. Now, as you can see that the root is again dividing and dividing and dividing and forming the fine particles or the fine fibers. These fine fibers are known as root hair. Okay, root hair, and the tip of the root is the root tip. Okay, now root hair, we will now discuss broadly about root hair because it plays very important role in the absorption of water and minerals as well. Okay, now root hair, these are root hairs. Okay, the fine, very fine structures are root hairs. Now, root hair are small, we all know. They are small, numerous, very large in number, thin walled, one cell thick. Okay, they are unicellular, so they are very much thin walled. Now, why they are thin? So that they can distribute themselves in the soil. Cell membrane of the root hair is semi-permeable. What do you mean by semi-permeable? It is a membrane in which water molecules can pass through. Okay, water molecules can pass through and no other molecules are allowed to pass. Okay, so this is semi-permeable membrane. Now the cell sap of the root hair contains dissolved sugar and mineral salts. Okay, now cell sap means what? Solution present inside the cell. This is known as cell sap. Now in the cell sap, sugar is dissolved. Okay, sugar is dissolved and minerals are also dissolved. So it is having more concentration. Okay, concentration, what is concentrated, what is dilute, I'll let you know in a different lecture. Okay, now as of now you know that the cell sap is more concentrated and the water present outside, outside means present in the soil, is less concentrated. This results a water gradient. This results a formation of water gradient, means somewhere it is high concentration, somewhere it is low concentration. So what will happen? The soil water will pass into the root. Okay, because root cells have the cell sap more concentrated. Okay, so the water will pass through the semi-permeable membrane from the soil to the cells of the root. So like this, it follows one process, that is osmosis. Now osmosis, for that I have performed one experiment for you. Let's watch that. For this experiment, I have used one potato and washed it well, and now I will remove the bottom portion so that it sits well in the bowl. Now I will remove all the other sides or all the other peels of the potato, and then I will give it a shape of a square, and then in the middle portion I will scoop the potato, digging a hole. Why I am doing this, I will tell you later on. Now the extra portions of the potato I am removing. Now I am adding water in the bowl. Now I am adding some of the colors in the water. Now in another bowl I am adding water. And this is sugar dust. I am also adding this sugar dust in the water and stirring it well. And I am pouring this sugar solution inside the hole of the potato, a little bit, not the full. See the level? I have not poured it full. Now with the help of a pin, I am marking the level of the sugar solution inside the potato. And after 20 minutes, this is the result. See, some of the colored solution has entered the potato, and as a result, the level of the solution rises. So why this happens? This happens due to osmosis. The walls of the potato is acting as a semi-permeable membrane which is allowing water to get inside.